Janine the Floor, and I'm here with Arun Joshi. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you, and we'd love to hear a little bit more about your startup background and what you have experienced.
Thank you very much, Janine. I'd like to give you some background about why I'm into business, startup, and entrepreneurship, actually. I worked for Intel for about 14 years after my education. And right after Intel, I have been always interested in starting up the businesses. And I have done a couple startups, both in technology as such. We do have a software consulting practice for about 10 years now. And the current startup which I want to talk about is called Oswego Technologies. And I relate that more to sort of sales process automation, and particularly focused at what Portland is good at, which is apparel and footwear. Nike, Columbia Sport, Adidas, and a whole bunch of other companies are in Portland, actually. So we have taken a piece of operation that happens within these companies, within these large tier 1 companies, and we decided to automate that thing. And we are calling it Oswego Technologies, but I want to sort of eventually relate the word Oswego when somebody sees that in that particular industry group, which is apparel and footwear industry group, that it means sales process automation. Now let me explain what is sales process as such. You know, for tier 1 companies or tier 2 companies in apparel and footwear, they have about average 3 to 4 to 5,000 products releasing every season, actually. And there are main two seasons per year. And when they release the product, their salespeople, a couple hundred of those, go out and sell it to the big box retailers like Macy's and Nordstrom and Dick's and a whole bunch of other retailers. Until today, many of these people do not use any particular automation tools which will help them to bring those products for selling process, in the sense that there are 3,000–4,000 products in the database, for example, but to display them while the sales meetings are going on, and then creating the assortments, doing the assortment planning, and agreeing with the buyer from these companies what to buy, and eventually creating a digital workbook, as you call it, presenting it along with the pricing, and then eventually sort of taking the order from that point on. We made it very simple by creating a web-enabled online database and online sort of, we call it whiteboard. So the sales guys can drag and drop, use our templates, and create very easy assortments for buyer. So the big box retailers really like it because they see at what they're going to buy. Along with that comes all kinds of technical information about these products, such as t-shirts or shoes. And the information is very rich in the sense it can be tech icons, it can be technical information, it can be about pricing, colorways, it can be about regional specifications about that product. And they can see a digital workbook to play with at the end of the sales meeting as such. So for that, what we have is that digital asset management as one of the products. We have a product development life cycle. So we have built sort of collaborative tool where approval chain happens, where the product is getting approved and becomes an SKU for that company. Okay. And then eventually the assortment planning and financial planning piece comes after that. Okay. So what we are building beyond this is actually even going a step further and building store planning, in the sense that the clients that we have currently, I mean, we have released the product. It is not a dream. Right. We worked on this product for about 2 years with almost 20 software engineers and product managers, and lots of discussions, and of course reviews and how people like it. So we have North Face as a client now. We have Converse as a client. We have Bauer as a client. We are working with about 5 more in a pilot phase sort of a thing. But this particular product, when they look at this, it totally changes the lifestyle of a salespeople. They don't call back to the headquarters. They have everything real time. Yeah. If the price change happens, if the image change happens, it is available real time on their laptop by connecting it to the web.
Yeah, so great. It sounds like you have a lot of entrepreneurial experience. To wrap us up, what advice can you give to the entrepreneurs out there, inspiring story or advice to get their startups off the ground?
I think one of the things I really like to talk with new entrepreneurs is they need to identify a need that they will go after and satisfy. And that if they are going to work on that particular need, which is out there, and they're going to come up with a creative solution for that, then they need to get passionate about solving that situation. That becomes a business eventually. That becomes entrepreneurship activity. And the success is out there, one who works with passion, one who works with complete devotion to that kind of idea.
Arun, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Very much.